Hi, and welcome to the energy forecast for May the 29th through till June the 4th. So this week is going to be super exciting because this week is about switching gear. So the cards that we're going to be using are my own deck of oracle cards. They're called BU. And if you don't know me, I'm Rachael Phillips, and I help people in the spiritual industry start up their business, create online courses. I also have another course around intuition and also to having the BU Oracle cards to use as a tool to connect in with your intuition. So let's go and see what the forecast is for this week, what makes this super exciting. Monday and Tuesday, we've got the card of steps. Now, this card, as you can see, it's got a beautiful eye right in the middle. It's about having that opportunity to... People are switching gear now because they're now actually going back to have a look at their past to see what obstacles are preventing them from being able to move forward this week. So that's where this I will get it out in a second. That is what the switch is going to cause this week, because people are now starting to see that the things that we once deemed as being, really big obstacles once before, or they became part of our story or our excuses, more to the point, we're now starting to see that those were really great catapults that actually initiated the shift to occur for them to start moving in the direction that they did. And because of that, it allows you to be able to now go back and say, hey, this moment in my life occurred, but look how I have grown from that. What amazing skills have I taken from that? That is now that I can connect into right at this very moment, and I can use those skills to be able to move myself in the direction of my dreams. So that's where it starts to become incredibly exciting this week. So you may find that your mind is actually so much alive with so many ideas and concepts. Take note of them, because they're intuitive information that your soul is sending to you to say, hey, these are really pivotal moments that you can access right now to be able to help you move in the direction that you want to go in. So Monday and Tuesday, my biggest suggestion would be have a little notepad down that you can just write down, any random ideas or thoughts that just pop into your head, but not just write them down. Actually go in and start doing some discovery around what some of these ideas are, and you'll start to see a beautiful picture emerging. Then what's going to happen is, because what happens is when we get this massive buzz and alignment of being able to recognize that we can actually start achieving our dreams, we can move into a space of being a little bit scattered, because our brain is just so awash with so many wonderful ideas. So the card for Wednesday through to Friday is around ocean calling. So this card is about needing to go near water or nature. For some people, they resonate more with nature than with water, but this is, coming up saying it's a water element. To be able to go in and be able to sometimes even sitting near the ocean or by a beautiful, body of water, what that does is it actually recalibrates and brings you back into alignment so that you can restore all your energy, so then it can be focused in the direction of your dreams, not just having them scattered all over the place. So where you're chasing yourself like a bit of a crazy person, because then what we start finding is that we move into a space of just being busy, but not all that productive. And then we start to feel like, well, it's going to take too long to be able to achieve my dreams. This is about having that focused intention, making sure that as we do things, that we stay in alignment with ourselves, because a lot of as you can see from the first card, is about going back to your past and recalibrating from there. But just remember, you're not the same person as what you were when those stories or those events occurred to you. So you need to be able to look at how can you take that information from your past, put it into perspective that you can utilize in this, where you are right at this very given moment, and where you're growing into the person that you wish to be. So some of the wonderful ideas will need some slight little tweaking in order for them to fit within the mold that you're wanting to move into. Because as you know, people are really, moving into a consciousness of expansion at the moment. So we will always need to have little pivotal moments that always brings us back to recalibrate, and so that we can always be in alignment with the person that we are in this moment, not the person you're growing into, because that's future pacing. And if we spend too much in the future, we can become very, very unstuck here. But if we can check in and say to ourselves, where do I wish to be, even if it's in 3 months' time? What is the, and reverse engineer and go, this is where I want to be in 3 months' time. What is the work that I need to do, so that you can look at what can you start doing right now. But before doing any of that, the most pivotal point is to bring balance and restore your energy right at this point, so that the next action step you take, because as you know, dreams don't come true unless we put action behind them. We can manifest the shit out of anything, but manifesting is just only one part. As a human being, our responsibility is to say, okay, well, this is what I want. I need to get myself motivated and move in the direction and drive myself to where I want to be. So that means using all of your energy. So you may as well use it most constructively and be able to do one thing at one time. Yes, you may be looking at this big dream and it's got all these multiple parts to it, but it's so very important to just work on one aspect and see how that will then flow on to the next aspect. So you'll need to have a really clear mind and a beautiful energy, because once you start really recognizing that you can achieve your dreams, it is a super exciting moment. And so that in itself can, make us a little bit unscattered. So I want you to be as centered and as calm as possible, whilst having that beautiful underlay of that excitement buzzing through your whole entire being at the same time. Because come the weekend, it's all about saying you can actually achieve your dreams. So this card, when it comes through, it's about recognizing that your dreams may not be here just yet, but don't quit, because the pathway that you're going on is going to lead you in the direction of being able to achieve that. And usually I find when this card comes out, it's also a little bit significant in the fact that it says sometimes your dreams are going to turn out bigger than you expect. So it's best to be prepared, hence why you'll need to make sure you've got that energy ready, because when things take off, man, is it going to get super exciting for everyone. And so we'll want to have that energy, because for a lot of the moment, especially working with business owners, I find they can reach burnout very easily because they haven't delegated their energy. It's, full pelt at the start. It starts to waver off in the middle. And by the time the desired result comes about, they're excited, but it's more like a relief that it's over and done with. So it means that they don't really get to enjoy this very given moment. And that's exactly what it's about, is being able to enjoy the fruition of all of your hard work. So I want you to be able to enjoy it. So your energy is going to be vital. So as you can see, this week is super, super exciting about shifting gear and bringing yourself into alignment with your dreams and goals, and knowing within yourself that deep inner knowing. It's called clear knowing, clear cognizance. So it's that deep inner knowing where you just know that you're on the right track. So trust those instincts. Even if you don't have all of the pieces of the puzzle, you don't understand how you get from point A to point B, it doesn't make any difference. It will all unfold for you. So I'm wishing everyone an incredibly amazing week this week, and I look forward to, please feel free to, share this video with someone else that you may find that they need to just sort of have a bit of a check-in with themselves to let them know that they can achieve their dreams. So feel free to please share this. And if you want to, please just jump onto Facebook and find me under Rachael Thompson Phillips. And I'd love to hear about all of your exciting dreams that are unfolding for you. So take care, having a wonderful week, and much love.